rarely on birth control
anymore.
Yeah, I'm rarely on birth. Like I haven't been fucking like that.
Way to put it out there.
So I'm not really on birth control. And when I am, I'm not, it's not consistent.
Yeah.
So I've always had large, we've talked about this how many times.
Do you want to go back to the body size you told me, or you have a different goal now?
No. I'm trying to look like Joey Shivas, whatever her name is. She's so fine.
Hi guys, are we recording?
Sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
Hello, I'm Hi. My name is Hi. Okay, no, just kidding. It's
Hi,
Nimrat.
I'm Hi. And I'm Ashley. Sorry, I'm like a little, I feel sweaty. Am I sweaty?
No, you're okay.
Oh, okay.
But you can just dabba here.
Yeah, under the lip. They can't see my bloody lip. All right, we're back with another episode of Double-Sided Tape.
Is this episode 25?
You told me.
You know, I always have to keep checking. Also, because today is just...
That one of those days?
It's been a long-ass week.
Why? What's been happening in your week?
Exam week, you guys.
A girl is doing her master's. So.
It's just like a lot of work right now.
Are you done though?
With what?
Exams?
Well, no. We had like one takeaway exam, and wait, I don't know what episode this is. We'll
figure it out. 24, 25.
24, 25, whatever. You tell us. Just kidding. But yeah, we had a takeaway exam, which I'm gonna do tonight. Mm-hmm. So I had a sit-in exam on on Wednesday and on Thursday.
Damn.
And then before that, obviously some papers to submit, so I didn't have time to do the takeaway exam. So I'm going to do it tonight. But it's actually very interesting. The one part of it is absolutely boring as shit, but the second part is like really cool. You just have to do an analysis of a film, a dramatic film. Yeah. And then you got to do like, what does the first act do? The second, the third, does the third do the solution of the film? And
damn, it sounds like Mutwa's class. What was it called?
I can't remember.
It's not script writing.
Broadcast media or something.
I think broadcast media or some shit like that. Where he always used to make us watch Braveheart.
Yeah.
Did you watch Braveheart?
I didn't watch Braveheart.
Did you do broadcast?
I didn't concentrate in broadcast. I did public relations.
Why? Okay, I did broadcast in my
full through,
Yeah, I did broadcast media in my undergrad as a concentration. And our lecturer was called Mr. Mutua. Shout out to him. It was really great.
Dopest guy ever.
Every single class, he used to make us watch Braveheart. Like, I know that movie from the beginning to the end because of that man. I don't know. I mean, it was a very well written out. Also, it was very clear on like who the protagonist is, who the antagonist is, etc. But great. Okay, you go, girl.
It was fun. I'm having fun with that because I like doing this whole film thing. Like, I really wish the film program was there when I joined USIU because I would have definitely done the film program.
My cousin actually just finished his course in that filmmaking, whatever, and they even go like into animation and whatnot.
How dope is that?
And his project was intense. Like I was seeing how he's doing his project. This is not the broadcast we used to do. No, it's not just a couple of cameras. Go around and
do a documentary.
They had a full team. They even had a makeup team because now you study for the different fields. If you're doing makeup, if you want to do makeup for cinematography, if you want to do set design, I was like, God damn.
Like, I really, really wish.
Will you do it again?
I can't go back to school for the third time. If I'm going back to school for the third time, it should be for a PhD.
You're trying to be a doctor.
Yeah, I'm going to be a doctor. And that's only because I want to, like, if, when you reach your peak of career or you're just like, you've reached your time where you've settled, but you just want to do something fun. So instead of like, being a bit silly out there, I'd rather just go be a part-time lecturer at a university because teaching university kids is obviously quite easier. And it's if you're teaching them according to your profession, let's say continue doing media, practicing it, you do a doctorate in it, and then you go give part-time lectures and it's just fun. Like you're not like a full-time faculty where you have all the work, but like when you feel like you need to go teach, do it for like a semester, take a break for a year, just have a nice, pocket money. It's just a good idea. It's a long-term plan, but I'm not going back to school for a PhD anytime soon.
Yeah, I personally am not going back to school anytime soon. So, well, I need to finish my I need to finish my undergrad. That I have to finish, actually. That
I think that you should finish.
I will.
And then after, you don't have to.
Yeah, eventually.
Because you started. If you hadn't started, then there's no point.
True.
Yeah.
There's one of my friends, and she's younger than me. She's been pushing me to go back to school, and I'm just like, why?
But think
like
about it.
I know I'm eventually gonna finish, but why? I don't.
Why
need it
don't
now.
you do this instead of taking like 3 or those 4 courses like undergrads have to? Just take like 2, where you're going to school like twice a week.
No. So what I want to do is actually do a course.
Full 1 course a sem.
No, just do a course, like a course in, I don't know, media training or some shit like that.
Oh, a certification. Those are actually 10 times better, by the way. Like instead, I don't even think this whole systematic approach of you need to go and get a degree, get your master's, get a PhD makes sense in this day and
don't
age
see
anymore. No, it doesn't.
I know.
Like it's crazy.
There's a reason I don't want to go back.
Honestly, if you don't need to, you shouldn't. But if it just depends what you're looking for. Like for me, I had a lot of free time, and I'm the kind of person that likes to, go to class and learn. Like I can't do certifications online. I started one. I have like a month left to get the certificate, and
It's been over a month, huh?
It's been over a month. And it's like one of those last projects and last exams you have to do before you get the certificate.
Yeah.
And then it's digital, you can go back whenever you want and then complete it. But yeah, I just don't think there's any sense for it. But the reason why I went back is because I went to network, and number 2, I really like I'm at a point where I don't have people to give me career and professional guidance. And one thing about USIU is it's very resourceful if you make use of it.
Yeah.
And that one-on-one of my lecturers is really helping me streamline my career the way I want to. Because I didn't grow up with a family around media or people who have knowledge about the industry. I haven't been too lucky to have people I can call and ask them, this is how I'm feeling about my career. What's the next move?
Yeah.
And I do depend on my lecturers because they're the ones who got me through undergrad. Mutua is one of them. Go to him, hit him up, be like, what do I do? I'm getting this offer. And they're just there to advise you. So it's more about the process and not because I need that degree per se.
So yeah, different takes, and I get where you're coming from, because I've always been able to network outside. I'm very lucky. Like I stumble onto people that I never thought I will meet, mainly in the media industry, and that's how I got to network. Hence, I never saw the real need for me to finish uni, because I was just like, I make my networks outside of the school, of the classroom. Also, I'm one of those people who I'll walk into class and I'm just like, I'm not learning anything new, because immediately I'm interested in something, I'll start doing my research on it. And immediately I started doing my research on it, I'm going to go on in like a little rabbit hole, and I find even more things that you
So
probably
you'd rather
won't
just
be.
focus on that from the beginning.
Not even from the beginning. Like I like self-education. I like getting information from people on the ground. Like instead of sitting, for me, theory is great and all, but if it's not in practice, I don't see the sense of it.
But I think also the way undergrad and graduate school is designed is quite different, because that's what I thought going to graduate school, that, we're going to read just a lot of shit, and that's all theoretical from the 1940s. That doesn't make sense. But the thing is, it's actually quite different, like how my experience is going right now. It's quite current. Like we're talking about AI, we're getting into the thing, we're doing separate programming classes for AI. So I think it also just depends where you go to school, and there's a lot of factors. Again,
true.
It's a personal choice.
Go to school, kids. Let me say that again. Go to school, kids, okay? Go to school.
Go to school, kids, if you want to go to school.
If you want to go to school, or make sure that education is a key part in your
don't
your
be
life.
depressed in university.
That and make sure you learn also from your own experiences and other people's experiences.
Like have a habit of gaining knowledge. I think that's what you're saying. Whether
Thank you.
It's in university, whether it's online, or
There's
however
a
you
reason
want.
she's the one doing master. Also, Byron is in the building.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Easy, I'm good.
Yeah?
How are you guys?
Are you talking to us today? A lot.
Nah.
Do you have
just
anything you want to bring up?
Maybe
Oh,
not.
okay. Say
Well,
less.
actually, was it Byron who posted it on the group?
He dropped something on the group.
He dropped something
And funny
on the
enough,
group.
I'd seen this earlier on. So when you dropped it, I was just like, the man has it. He
Should I
knows
read
what we're
it?
going to talk about. Yeah, go ahead.
Should I read who the tweet is by?
Nah, just read the tweet.
Okay. Ladies, Wait, let me start this again. Ladies, when a gent is coming for a sleepover at your place, what must he bring?
Let me tell you.
Begin.
You know it's gonna be good when I say let me tell you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, just start.
Let me tell you. So, sleepover, well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Every nigga that I've been with, every man that I've been with, gentleman. Also, my tits doing the most? No? Okay.
They look cute. I'm looking. I'm like,
It's because every time I do this, they're just like in my face.
but they're nice to look at.
Anyway, back to the topic. Every time a man has come over to my place to sleep over or to, you know, just have a good fuck or whatever, they always bring me food.
That's good.
Always bring me food. Or something they think.
Do you tell them or
No,
they
no, no,
it's
no,
on
no,
their
no, no,
own?
no, no,
Uh-huh.
no. Please, it's a requirement. If
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
bring
yeah.
me food, you get the fuck out of my house. Okay, no, I'm joking. It's not that serious. But majority of the time, they just know. Like feed her or bring her something that she likes, i.e., ice cream or chocolate or just something sweet. I love Skittles. This is for every man who wants to come over to my house to take notes. So yeah, I think just feed the girl. Feed her, and she's gonna feed you even better.
Ooh, I like that. Splash, splash. Anyway.
Sprinkle,
Splash,
sprinkle.
splash, sprinkle. Sprinkle, splash. Anyway, I think for me it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much that goes into it, you know. Also, aside from the food, bring the vibes.
Yeah, for
Bring
sure.
the vibes. Like,
Okay, you wouldn't be coming to my house in the first place if you didn't have the vibe. So
well, you know, sometimes you have friends who have the vibes, but then that day they don't bring the vibes. And that's not because they are going through something. It's because they just don't want to bring the vibes.
then don't come over.
Exactly. But, you know, now we're going to digress really badly. But yeah, that's one of the things. Bring the vibes. And also, again, we've talked about this, know when to leave.
Yeah.
But for me, the highlight would be like chocolate. Yeah. If you bring me like chocolate, we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Min, let's
It's a
cook
nice
chicken.
It's a nice snacky.
It is. Also, ooh, have you seen those chocolates?
Which one?
The what is it called? Eat me? Open, eat right or some shit like that. The ones that make you horny.
What? No.
Have you seen that?
Nah.
What?
I mean, there's a reason why you are the sex toy connoisseur.
I'm telling.
and
Also, it's
sexual
still coming.
expert.
As I'm looking for this. Oh
It's
my
still
god.
coming, yeah.
TikTok. As I'm looking for this Byron, what do you usually take to your babes when you go visit them?
Apart from the 3 kg meat, I'd say
Wow.
Cersei, 3 kg meat.
3 kg, ladies. You heard
3
him.
kg. I think as Nimrat has just said, I think when you check the vibes, you just everything just flows. So
Facts.
vibes and the 3 kg meat.
And the 3 kg meat, honey. Okay. I found it. It's called sex chocolate. They're called tabs, okay? And when you open them, oh my God, TikTok is wild. Let me look for a proper video. Can I send you the video, then you'll stitch it?
Yeah.
When you open it, it literally says, I can't find it. It says something to the effect of, open. Oh, it's cute. I'm sending, fuck it. It's going to be stitched here, so you're going to be able to see.
Does the viral chocolate actually work? Let me show you. This is Tabs, a mood-enhancing chocolate for the bedroom. Packaging is just amazing. Split one tab in half and enjoy with your partner 30 minutes before. Remember, only eat half. Stuff actually works. It's insane.
Anyway, if you bring me this chocolates, basically the horny chocolates. So
Okay.
if you eat them, then you'll get super horny or super wet or
What do
whatever
they
the
have
fuck
in
it is.
them?
I'm not sure, like oyster juice. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
Oyster soup or some shit like that. I don't know what it has. Probably Viagra.
That's dangerous.
But it's for both women and men.
Oh, nice.
So it's very interesting to see that. I mean, I'd like to try some and see
You
how
know,
that works.
There's, speaking of such stuff that makes you like horny and everything, like these capsules and stuff, there's a page, I can't like give the name because of, you know, whatever reasons, but they just talk to me nicely, DM me, I'll send it to you. But there's a page that sells these THC capsules.
Oh, I've seen that.
And there's like lube.
I know
and
the babe.
You know the babe? Oh, nice. So I was like super excited. This is something I want to try. But all the reviews that I've been seeing sound so good. So
Should we try it?
let's try it.
We need men in the room, though. Hi, Byron. 3 kg meat. But make sure you feed her before you fuck her, okay?
That's
Hey,
the title of the podcast.
feed her
Feed
before
her
you
before
fuck
you.
her.
Actually, let me write that down
Write
because you
it
know
down before we
I always
forget.
forget it, and then I write something silly that I come up with in like 3 seconds.
As we're going to... Wait, let me send this to Byron as well. There's so much happening today.
Today is a cray day. Feed
send it to
her
Before you fuck her. What else do you have to talk about? Also, can you tell I'm wearing heels? Are they cute? I just can't walk in them because my leg is still a little bit fucked. But so
I mean, it
really
goes with the look.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
go with the look. I didn't have shoes. I walked out of the house without shoes. So when I was walking out of the car, actually, I have my Crocs. There's some over there. And they're not exactly too aesthetically pleasing for, podcast or whatever. But when I was walking out of the car, I was just like, fuck, am I going to do another podcast barefoot? Because if you watch, the mics are open, I'm barefoot. And I walked in the studio with my Crocs and I was just like, fuck it, we're going to take them off and I'm going to do it barefoot. So yeah, I picked out this little pink, palms.
I think the color just pops.
It pops.
And then it matches the DST theme, of course.
Oh yeah, I wish my jeans were a little bit.
What, longer, shorter?
Yeah, so they can be
Long.
like...
It's also they just sit right at the hem. Ooh, look at you, stylist.
Anyway, I know y'all rarely see me with heels, so this is new. But I'm kind of changing up my style, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going for? Or like, there are people who have, there's like a minimalist style.
No, like
there's
very...
grown woman. Now there's a new thing called on TikTok, grown woman style. And that's
Mine's grown and sexy. That's it. Grown and sexy.
That's what I was looking
I
at.
feel like I'm still grown and sexy, but more grown casual sexy. So now we just want to stick it to the grown and
We're
grown
like
and sexy.
we're generally like t-shirt and shorts babes.
Oh, yeah.
But then exactly why I tried today. Even I was like, oh, it's a bit chilly.
You even got like little pads on.
Right.
Look at you.
And we matching.
We're always like low key matching.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in complimenting each other. Because you're in black, I'm in white.
But like
we're in the
full
same jeans. Also boyfriend. Are they called boyfriend or mommy jeans?
whatever jeans.
Whatever jeans. I mean, the footwear is just way
Double-sided
off.
tape.
Double-sided tape, literally.
So,
but
do you want to talk about the submarine? I've
Let
been
me
dying.
tell you. Oh my God. Let me touch up my... give them
gloss.
context.
Okay. So basically...
Who does not know about this
Me, I'm going to
submarine?
be harsh. I'm trying to like put my words together. So basically, a bunch of rich elitists decided, I need something new to brag about on the dinner table or while having whiskey with the boys. So, hey, why not get into a little, capsule-like object that is basically the size of a small minivan to go and see a graveyard where hundreds of people died at the bottom of the damn ocean. All right, it's all cool. They decided to do that. But you know what the fucked up and the funniest part is? When you're in the submarine, there's just one window and the rest of the shit you're seeing is through sonar tech.
Yep.
So why couldn't you just do that shit on the surface? Like, make it make sense. And then, listen, the cost. $250,000. It was pounds.
It was pounds?
Pounds.
It's not dollars?
I don't think it's
You're
dollars.
even making it work. But okay, basically the pound and
It's
the dollar are
same
the
thing,
same right
bro.
now.
That's $250,000 of something. Like, it's maddening to me. And, okay, and then can I say one other thing? Like, I understand the colonialists being in a submarine, but what the fuck was a Pakistani doing in it? Like, you know better.
You're too close to black to be in there.
Like, no, trust me. Like, ethnic people around the world, whether you talk to like Spanish people, Indian people, Japanese people, black people, this is the stuff that we don't do.
That's true.
Like, why on earth is a Pakistani in there? What are you searching for? Your new chai latte? They don't have it.
Wow.
It's so bad.
So I have similar but different thoughts, you know. So I get it.
Also, R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like at this, this is dropping Sunday.
Sorry,
so.
bus.
We're shooting Friday, so clearly we've got on the news that they're not alive anymore. They're not with us anymore. So rest in peace. I knew from the get-go that nobody's coming up to the surface. Like, be for fucking real.
Yeah.
As Sandra says, BFFR. Shout out Sandra. So yeah, be for fucking real. Honestly, did we really think they were gonna surface?
No.
It wasn't gonna happen. Then, let me kick into my conspiracy theories. And they're not even theories at this point. They're
Let's go.
fact. Initially, I was just like, if I mentioned this on the pod as well, the mics are open as well. They've been searching for how many days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is when, actually, yesterday was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
It's been 5 days, okay? 90 hours, oxygen, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Cool stuff, right? In those 5 days, are you trying to tell me you could not actually have set up a perimeter wide enough to know where these currents are going? These people measure these currents consistently. They know if it's going right or left, blah, blah. I understand the ones under the water might be stronger or whatever than the ones, top surface. But you will know how many kilometers these guys will have traveled by the time that you've gone to do the search. They drop they have zero oxygen news. Officially out of oxygen. Cool. Couple of hours later, they go like the Coast Guard, the U.S. Navy Coast Guard they found debris, right? They come back and say a couple of hours or minutes after they lost communication with the skies, they had what is it called?
An explosion, implosion.
Implosion.
Yeah. Basically, it busted to pieces.
They heard it imploding or whatever. Okay, so why the fuck have we been here for 5 days searching for a non-existent submarine, container?
I have
Let's say
another
container, okay? I think, before you move on, before you take the floor, I think they were covering up for something. The fact that the news has been so heavily skewed to this submissive, whatever. Not submissive. It's automatic, guys, okay? This container that goes underwater to see the Titanic. The fact that they've been looking for it for the past 5 days, and then they say a few hours after they lost communication, they heard it. They heard it imploding. The past 5 days, all we've been talking about is this container. I'm calling it a container.
It's called container from today.
Yeah, I'm calling it a container. There is something that they're hiding. There is something that they do not want us or the media to catch wind of.
Yeah.
And that is the only reason why we've been talking about this one container for the past 5 days. I might be wrong. I might be right. But I fully believe in my theory. So.
I think you might be right to an extent about them definitely hiding something. But in the part of like tech and the perimeter and trying to find it quicker, I think it also has to do a lot with the geographical area of the place, and it's been taking crazy time for machinery to get onto the other side. Like the Sonatech camera just came in like a day before. Again, if we look at that's what they're telling us. So there are multiple angles to it. If you look at just from factual basis, that's what it says. But if you go through conspiracy, they're definitely hiding something. Also, you're right. How did they hear it implode? Like 4 days later, but yet scientists are saying that immediately the submarine could hit that level of atmospheric pressure at that point, it would explode in a millisecond. So did it just simmer somewhere for some 2 minutes and then decided to go down? Yet the submersible went in diagonally, not horizontally, but vertically. So that means if anything goes down vertically, it goes down quick. So I think it might have imploded on the same day, but they extended it to look like they were trying to look for them so that they don't point fingers at the company who made the submersible with materials that would not withstand the pressure.
It's literally Juakali. Even our Juakali guys do a much better job than that. They should have hired them to go there and build that shit for them, because they will probably... Anyway, my point also, another thing.
Yeah.
How is it that they're giving us, they've found debris all of a sudden?
All of a sudden,
they found debris. Did they not do a thorough search of that area, of that perimeter, and thoroughly do a good job at searching? You're trying to tell me it was a couple of kilometers or meters away from the Titanic, and
Yeah.
you never saw that debris. You're telling us this a couple of hours after you've told us, oh, their time is up, they have no oxygen. Be fucking real, guys.
Make it make sense.
Your PR team is not doing a great job. Hire us, okay?
But
we'll make sure these conspiracy theories don't go out there, okay?
What I'm excited about is this is going to be something a couple of years later, people are going to make documentaries and conspiracies about it, like different ones.
Isn't there already a documentary?
That was like by the way, I took a look at it. It's not like a documentary.
What is it?
It's like a small docuseries on who the company is, who the CEO is, and how the submersible. But basically, what we've been seeing on TikTok.
Yeah. Also, the fact that the CEO literally died from his own creation. I mean, that's one way to go. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but if I create something, I'd want to go from it. You know, like I've died with my own creation, from my own creation,
and kill other people with.
Oh
you.
yeah, that's the thing. Also, they kept saying how, I mean, it's not perfect, it's not good to go. There's one person who actually went in it a couple of years back, and he's made several trips to see the Titanic. So it wasn't his first trip with the whatever.
But not from the same company, is it?
Same company.
Okay.
He's gone down before, and even for him, he was just like, I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
So I was just like, damn, if this nigga, and he's a engineer or some shit like that. He's an explorer, blah blah. And let me tell you, TikTok has done a lot for our news. So even him, he was just like, I wouldn't go back again. Also, he understands the fear because apparently they got stuck as well at some point, but they managed to come back up to the surface. Another thing that was a little bit frightening, this billionaire guy, the aviation guy, he posted a couple of times saying how the weather wasn't great and they wouldn't be able to go down, they wouldn't be able to make the dive. Then later on, he was just like, the weather is looking a little bit better, so we'll attempt to do the dive.
By the way, most accidents usually happen during bad weather. From all the documentaries I've watched, like there's a guy, there's a very interesting like documentary thingy. It's called I Should Have Been Dead. I Shouldn't Be Alive. I think it's I Shouldn't Be Alive or I Should Have Been Dead. No, I Shouldn't Be Alive, I think. Oh my God. So they give like real experiences of people who have done this wacky stuff and almost died. So there was one episode of a skydiver and he's like seasoned and everything. And he's like, these are just kids like in the States who go skydiving. They have the plane on their own. And they're like, we're used to this. We do this all the time. One day they're like, the weather is bad. They're like, no, we would just want to do it. Parachute goes through the clouds. They're fucked. So things like that, when people tell you it's not safe, it's not safe. And because of that documentary, when I was in Coast this time, I didn't jet ski. So the waves were mad choppy. Even when I was swimming in this ocean this time, I'm like, this time the currents are a bit stronger. Even when I'm swimming, I'm feeling it. Yeah. So I'm like, and then it's raining. And then they're like, that light drizzle, the waves are choppy. The guy goes like, iko sawa tu, we can just go jet skiing. I'm like, sweetie, no, it's not a still calm ocean on a summer day. It was a very choppy ocean. I'm like, hell no. From the documentaries I have watched,
you're not trying to do that shit.
I will come back to Diani later and do a jet ski.
Anyway, listen, rest their souls in peace. Prayers out to their families. So yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate. But yeah. Shit happens,
bad
unfortunately.
Transition.
So yeah, bad transition.
We get into it?
Let's go.
Okay, so you know how I don't know, some women do it, some don't. It's subjective, just to start with. But you know how women like canonize thirst traps?
Canonize
thirst traps.
Kindly explain.
So
My English is not doing what it needs to do.
Who is Austin? So
our dictionary.
You know how like with women, let's say if you want to remember that story you shared when you're trying to fish a man with the thirst trap and it doesn't work.
Ooh, so come here, baby. Come here, right, Daddy.
Women do that generally. You know, you break up, or sometimes, okay, I know we post for ourselves, but sometimes we do intentionally drop thirst
Honey,
traps.
I post for this niggas. I
Yeah.
won't even lie to you. Sometimes it's for me, but I post for y'all niggas, okay?
Pay for the
Go on.
OnlyFans.
Pay for the OnlyFans. Akuna content.
So
Talk to me nicely.
So that's the version of what women do. So what's the equivalent of men on social media? Put it on social media context.
Ooh. I know. I mean, I kind of do this as well. So does that make me a nigga? No. Never mind. Men will post up like them going to the gym, you know, driving around, you know. What else? I think those are the two that have keyed in. Mainly
Yeah.
when they show their cars, I'm just like, kuna mtu natafuta.
By the way, a car is a version of a thirst trap.
That shit they do, you know, with a
Yeah.
watch.
Ooh.
They're like, I'm like,
I love that shit.
you're trying to thirst trap someone there, huh?
Especially if you have if he has nice arms.
Yeah.
That's actually. By the way, as much as you're using that to lay out a thirst trap, let me just tell you: if you have ugly ass hands, even if you're driving the best car, sweetie, it's not doing it for me at least.
It's not.
But you know what I think is, like, you know, for women, especially after a breakup, you know, when you're trying to get back onto the streets, you're
Yeah.
going to post sexier pictures of you. You know, you're going to put some thought in it. I think for men, the equivalent of that now, post breakup, is a man who is doing something he usually does not do. You see, if you know your man is like a guy of sitting at home and doing puzzle pieces, next thing you know, he's taking a road trip. That's another
Let me correct
bitch.
you. Let me correct you. That's who
another
he
bitch.
is with you. No, okay. There's no offense, but am I
Shots
wrong?
fired.
Am I wrong, Baron?
No.
That's who he is with you. No. And I came to realize it. Let me tell you, honey, from the school of Ashley's, what I don't even know what the fuck to call it. Let me even sit nicely. From the school of Ashley's educational path of men.
Educational path of men.
Men will do things with you because they want to do it with you. Sometimes they'll look at you and be like, I don't want to go on trips with this babe, or I don't want to go on a road trip. I don't want to go for dinners with her. Not because you're not great or whatever, just
Yeah.
because he doesn't want to do it with you.
But that's my point. Like,
No, but he probably, even before you met him, he probably
Yeah.
was doing all these things. Then when you got with him, he stopped doing them because he just didn't feel you were the right person for that. Let me tell. I'm talking like this like I'm a man, but correct me if I'm wrong, Byron.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you will see a man consistently going out with his homies, consistently going on road trips with his
Yeah.
homies, doing things that he usually doesn't do with you, with his homies.
That's
when
okay.
you ask him,
Yeah.
it's, I usually don't do that shit.
Yeah.
If you go back in his past, you'll realize that he's done them with other babes.
So that's what I'm saying.
Into
Like, so
his
after a
future.
breakup, if it's something that's unusual from your relationship, that means he's definitely met someone else who he feels like he wants to do these things with.
Not met, I'm a factory research. Wrong or right?
Well, it depends with the where the man is coming from and how the breakup was. Because at times we do it as a way of maybe distraction. Because if you do the same things that you're doing maybe with her, it gets you the memory back.
This man is a true man who's been in a relationship and been heartbroken, you see,
So it depends. It depends. With
and
the
met
partner.
love again.
What's your thirst trap?
I'd say cooking. Yeah, and just posting myself.
Smart
cooking.
man. And just posting yourself. Woo! With the 3-inch.
Without game.
3 kilo meat. Sure, it's a 3 kilo. No, I'm joking. Come to my OnlyFans. But okay, I like that. I like also women like men who cook for us.
Actually, it's true. It's something very attractive.
It is.
It is so attractive. Like, if you're gonna whip out, and whether fancy, not fancy, as long as you can just cook something nice,
Yeah.
oof, you are getting it. Let's get it on the kitchen table.
Actually, as much as men like women cooking for them,
Yeah.
women actually love men cooking for them even more. Even just helping them like prepare the food or whatever, chop
Yeah.
shit up. Let me see your knife skills, honey. Let me see your knife skills. Then I can handle your knife.
Dunga.
Nidunge. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. What was the topic?
About thirst traps and the male
Thirst
equivalent to
traps.
thirst traps.
I don't think I really have thirst traps. Other than my Tilly Tuesday.
Go check out Ashley's Instagram because right now she is plainly lying.
I don't have. Do I have
Yes,
thirst
you
traps?
do have thirst traps.
Baron, do I have thirst traps?
Yeah, you do.
No, I post you. Other than my Tilly Tuesday one, another one is coming, guys. Don't worry about that. Another one is coming, but it's not necessarily thirst traps. I usually post memes. Majority of the time when I'm trying to get a message across to a nigga, I'll post a meme.
Yeah, like the fishing one.
No, the fishing one was just funny to me. I died. I was on
Even
the
when I saw
floor.
that, I was on the floor. But I'm like, I can't share that because.
Oops. Who sent it to me? I think Andy's on.
It was
who sent-
Andy on the
he
group.
sent it to you too,
No,
right?
it's Shamra.
No, it was on
Was it?
TikTok.
It was on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
I
I
got
can't
it from
remember.
TikTok.
But there's like basically we're always sending each other memes on multiple platforms. Lucy's me, Ashley, the works.
Funny enough, the only platform that we don't have a group on is TikTok.
Should we do that?
But I feel like I share certain things with individuals.
But then you can always send them individually. Kwani, you think I don't have individual shares? Like there's only a meme only Neville's gonna get, so I'll send it just to Neville.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
But like for TikTok specifically.
But even
there's
for
not
TikTok.
Oh yeah, but there are some that I want to send in like a group format.
Exactly. Like now, I usually have that challenge because I'm going to have to send all of you. So if you see my most recents on my TikTok, it's just y'all. So I have to
Yay.
send.
Yeah, exactly. Also, there's some of them that I'm sending to my house.
Of course.
That I can't necessarily send them to you
Hints.
guys because woo.
But I love that side of TikTok. Yo, it's the freaky TikTok.
The freaky TikTok
it
is.
gives. Oof.
Also, like there's some of them I sent to Andy, which I mean we know.
This-
That I can't exactly send to everyone else. I'll
Yeah.
probably send them to Austin as well and Malik. But yeah, TikTok is an interesting place. Also, it's been wilding the past few days.
Yeah,
My God.
I've been feeling so upset because I've had exams and I've not gotten time to sit. But whenever I open like my TikTok feed for a break, it's giving. And last week my TikTok was dead. The day I have exams, my TikTok is
popping.
giving. There's the Titanic memes,
Oh,
there's
God.
the freaky TikTok, the relationship memes.
Yeah.
This whole NTV Moses Korea memes.
Oh yeah,
it was
that.
mad.
Yo, we've had a week full of content, like
Yay.
full of content. Also, I started a new job. Did I mention that to you guys?
No.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you. It's an agency. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but the money's good. So
Congratulations.
I was talking to my dad today morning, and I'm just like, he's just like, "Yay, we're finally working." And he's like, "Not that he's trying
Yeah.
not to be offensive. He's like, "Not that you haven't been doing anything."
But I'm going to say my unemployed friend is finally employed. Yay!
Yeah, it's true. But if
That's
you look
always
at
a good thing.
if you look at it, I've kind of what is
You are self-employed,
I
technically.
have been self-employed,
Yeah.
and also I have been working. I feel like this is work, but
It is
work
work.
that I enjoy doing. So yeah, my dad was just like, "Finally, you have something to wake up and do in the morning."
Oi.
Then he's like, "Not that you haven't been doing anything, but like a
But-
challenge." And I was just like, "Lol, I'm here for the money, but also for the experience." I wouldn't lie about that. Well, anyway.
Ashley, you just got the job.
I have just gotten the job. Actually, I got it 2 weeks ago. Settling in now. I just got my laptop yesterday. Apparently, I was waiting because I've been wondering what the holdup is. They've been waiting to give me my laptop, but then it still hasn't come. So they gave me one to like hold on to before now I get my other one. And
Yeah.
I don't know. This sounds very entitled. I only know how to work with Apple products.
I actually want to get an Apple product. So, hey, if you want to give me a laptop, now is the time.
Yes.
I'm suffering.
So no offense. I mean, if you want to teach me how to use Adele, I really...
No, but
Adele.
also with our career, like with production and video and journalism, Macs are actually ideal.
They are ideal.
They're
'cause-
more, they do more, as in more heavy of the work, like a lot of the work.
Yeah. So I don't know how to use the machine. I don't know how to use it as effectively as when I'm using a Mac, because like all your shortcuts.
And then
with
Mac's
that.
got that little nice toggle. I love the toggle of the mouse on the Mac.
Oh, I don't have
It's-
the mouse. If you
No,
wanna
no,
get me a
just not the
mouse.
external, like the
Oh,
the mouse on the laptop. It's got shortcuts, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
taps, the one tap. You don't have that on a lot
They
of
have
Windows.
that on the normal one too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they do.
But
On,
are
like,
they
not a
similar?
Mac? Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah?
The only thing is like copy and paste that's confusing me, and I'm just like, you're making my work
Control,
so hard.
not command.
Then the setup of like where the control and the command, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening? Anyway, it's interesting. Ooh, I sent a profile of myself, and so they posted it up on the work group.
Oh, nice.
Can I read it to you guys and tell me what you think about
right.
it? Also, I shouted us out because I mean, niggas gotta know what I do. Also, it's very cute. Look at that. I don't know if I
so
should be. I'm
cute.
able to share this. Yeah. Anyway, can I read it?
Read it.
I'm the one who wrote this, but in like third person. Then I sent it to my mom and Andy, and they were like, "Great." Ashley Muthoy is a creative strategist, influencer manager, presenter, producer, and podcaster who is and has worked in the entertainment industry as well as agency for a little over 5 years. Also, hire me if you think this is a good profile. She has immense success in both fields and has learned how to integrate the two for seamless interaction and execution. As a believer in building the creative and production industry in Kenya, she interacts with many individuals in the industry to get a better understanding. That should have been understanding. Where is the English, Ashley? Better idea on how best that can be done and who to partner with to make the dream a reality.
Woohoo.
She can almost talk your ear off, but there's a saving grace because she's on 2 podcasts. Double-sided tape, come on. And the mics are open that are both highly successful. Have a listen. I literally put the winky face. Other than work, she likes to have a good time gallivanting the Nairobi nightlife.
Hi, yay. Okay.
I don't think I should put this in a professional profile, but I feel like it gives me an edge, right?
Also, it depends who your employee is.
Yeah. So gallivanting the Nairobi nightlife. She's also big on a big music head and loves a good playlist. Big on health and sports. She tries to work out at least 4 days in a week and eat as many avocados as possible.
I think it's so cute.
Yeah?
It's like, I like that it's not boring. It's not like, hi, I do this and I achieved this and I ate this. It's more about who is Ashley and what personality does she bring to this brand.
Exactly.
It's lovely.
So even when...
On that note, hire her. Again.
Hire me again. So even when the HR was writing, I think on the email one, he made it a little bit more professional, but it was still so much fun. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was just like, embrace her high energy and her fun, whatever, embrace. I'm just like, y'all niggas really think I'm out here about to be jovial with all.
But yes, you are a jovial person. Don't even lie to anyone.
No, I am. But I think mainly, yes, like when I went into the office yesterday. And so, okay, I went to the office Thursday. And when I got there, I was so irritated because the one thing I hate is someone telling me, be here at X time. I'm there at X time. I've waited 20 to 30 minutes. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. I've asked, where is this person? They're like, give him 5 minutes, he's going to be there. This guy walks in and he's so nonchalant. Hi, there was someone who was looking for me. I'm like, yeah, Ashley? Yeah, he's like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. And he's like, come. We get to the desk. This man starts doing his own shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him and I'm just like, are you seriously going to keep me here after you've kept me for already 20 minutes of my time? Because I wasn't even meant to be in the office. I was meant to do this weeks before. So I'm just like, you've kept me here for so long. And then you're disrespecting my time even more because he will look at me. And I'm like, okay, I've done what you needed me to do. He's like, okay, just sit there.
Like, I understand what you mean. And I feel like it's more of an attitude like you're in my office and you're on my time and I have the upper hand. And a lot of like industries work like this, unfortunately. It's just that Gen Z is going to show y'all, man. I'm just saying.
Not even that. Like, I feel like that was a very individualistic thing.
Like I faced that with multiple people though.
Yeah, but
not
this. I'm not talking about the organization. I'm talking about this one individual.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put it on the organization because everybody else I've dealt with was great. Then it gets better. Where's that book? I didn't carry it.
A book?
Anyway, so we finished setting up, blah blah. Also, he was really mansplaining to me. He showed me how to close that door. So highly mansplaining. So my attitude the whole time towards him was, are you fucking kidding me right now? The whole time. Then when I'm about to wrap up, so he had gone somewhere I text HR. She's just like, "Yeah, you can work from home or work from the office, whichever works." And I was just like, I still need to wrap a couple of things up. Allow me to work from the house. And she's like, "Cool." So he comes back and I'm just like, okay, so I'm taking the laptop. Yes. Charger for it. He gives it to me and he's like, "And we're very happy to have you here." And he gives me, I hope this won't get him into trouble. Do you think it will? Anyway, he gives me like a praise and worship thingy book, catalog book. And I was just like, "Thank you." Even
He probably saw the profile and be like, "You need God.
You need Jesus.
You need the Lord. You need God." He was just looking out for you. He was like,
He
"Hey,
was looking-
msichana ya wenyewe.
Yeah.
Oye."
And he was like, "Be blessed. We're so happy to have you here." And I was just like, even after me being such an asshole, I mean, I wasn't outwardly being an asshole to him. I was just showing him
It's
an
just matching
attitude.
the energy. That's it. Like
and I was just like,
yeah.
"That's so sweet." He's over here telling me how I need to be blessed and whatnot. And he's happy for me to be
I think maybe in the
team.
beginning he was just trying to wrap his head around how you can be such a nice girl, and then you've got
No, I
gallivanting.
think it was a power play because they hadn't seen the profile yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was a power play for him. So, I mean, it's interesting, but thank God that it's work from home because if it wasn't, I would have been.
Yeah, because now you have
in
to
the
interact
pits.
with him.
Not even just him, but I mean, I will barely interact with him anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. Work from home. Let's see how it goes. So yeah.
And in that note, it's time for me to go. We have to wrap this up because I gotta go.
It's okay. Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Bye.
Thank you for watching.